If you want to increase your profitability in business, you have to be visible. In fact, profitability starts with visibility. You've heard it said before, people buy from people they know, like, and trust, but they can't know you exist until you are visible to them. What does it mean to be visible? We talk about being visible. You've probably heard that word thrown around on social media, but what does it actually mean to be visible? Well, it means to be seen by your audience, your ideal clients, to be seen in the marketplace for what you do. Today, I'm going to share with you the 3 C's of visibility. And visibility, the reason why visibility is so important is that visibility is really the first step towards profitability. You've heard it said millions of times that people buy from people they know, like, and trust. Well, they can't know, like, and trust you until they know you. The first step of that is they have to know you. And in order to know you, you have to be visible. You need to be showing up. So, the first of my 3 C's of visibility is consistency. You need to show up consistently, which means posting regularly on social media outlets. It means being visible in your client's inbox and showing up with email. It means doing your podcast regularly, which I know has been my downfall. So, showing up consistently. It doesn't mean that you are showing up constantly, it means that you're showing up consistently. So it depends on what that means for you. Now, I know for myself that if I am showing up every day on Instagram, posting in my stories, posting in my feed, posting content that's engaging, inspiring, and entertaining, I know that that turns into dollars in my bank account. So I know for me, Instagram is a hot spot for where I engage and I connect with my ideal clients. And also my podcast. I know the more consistent I am with my podcast, the more dollars that show up in my bank account. Now, for you, that might look differently. Maybe LinkedIn is where you need to be showing up every day in order to connect with your clients. Or maybe it's Twitter, or it's Facebook, or it's a combination of any of these things. So determine which platforms are the best for you. What is the best place for you to reach out to your ideal clients, and then do it consistently. Consistently for you might not mean doing a video every single day. However, I want to encourage you to do more video. And in fact, I have seen a direct link between the frequency of my videos and the amount of business that I get. So if you can do a video every day, even just a short form video, a reel in your Instagram, watch what happens and see your business grow. You might have heard me share this story before, that my business coach years ago, when Facebook Live first became a thing, my coach told me, he said, "Terry, you got to get on Facebook Live." And I said, "No, no, no, I'm not comfortable doing video. I'm not good on video. I don't want to do video." And he said, "Well, I'm going to task you with it, that before our next session, you will do a video." So I agreed to doing it. And then I didn't do the video. And I showed up for the next session and he said, "You didn't do your video." And I said, "No, I didn't." And I gave him all the excuses why I didn't do my video. So then he said, "Well, this week you're going to do 2 videos." He made the task twice as hard, which is a coaching technique. And again, I did not do the videos. So the third week, he said, "Terry, if you want to remain my client, you will do 100 days of live video." Well, I really wanted to remain his client. So I started doing live video for 100 days. And my business grew exponentially. In fact, as I got closer to the 100-day mark, I was having a hard time finding time to do the videos because I was so busy with clients and consultations and actually doing my business, which was the whole purpose of the task, was to grow my business through video. So, and the first one sucked, by the way. The first videos were absolutely horrific. And I'm not saying that I'm brilliant at them now either, but I'm a lot better at them because I did them consistently. And that's how you get better at something, is doing it consistently over time. And that's really where I see the magic happen in business, is being consistent. So what does that mean for you? Is that a video every day? Is it a long form post on social media every day? Is it a carousel and a video? What does consistent mean for you? Where do you get your best results? What I will tell you is that in today's world, posting once a week isn't going to cut it. Posting every couple days probably isn't going to cut it. You need to be in front of people on a regular basis. And the faster you want to grow your business will determine how much that consistency is. So if it's daily or if it's a few times a day, even. So you have to be consistent and consistently showing up in the same places with the same message, with the same offers, you're doing the same thing. Sometimes clients will say to me, they go, well, my message might be different, or I don't want to bore people by repeating the same thing over and over again. Well, guess what? People need to hear the same message over and over and over again in order for them to really get it. So maybe today you post a message, a really specific message into your Instagram stories. And then tomorrow, maybe you use that same message in a reel. And then the next day, maybe you make a carousel post out of that, which is when you have a series of images. Oh, there's a little fly in here. A series of images that people can swipe through. So you're using the same message, but in different ways. And we know that not everybody receives information the same way. So some people will get it through a video, some people through an audio, through a podcast, some people through scrolling through a carousel and looking at images. Some people would rather see a picture and then the information in a post underneath it. So you can use the same message over and over and over again. And if you've been following me for a while, you have heard a lot of the same messages over and over and over again, delivered in different ways through different mediums, through the podcast, through videos. Maybe you saw it on my YouTube channel, maybe you read it in a post, but you're hearing the same things from me over and over. So you have to be showing up consistently and with the same message consistently and doing the same thing consistently. So the other thing you need to be consistent in is really in your business, what you actually do. So the second C is confidence. You need to be confident and confident in being you. Remember, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. For them to know if they like you, I mean, first you have to be visible, but you also have to be you so that they know if they like you. They have to know, is this person for me or are they not for me? So they need to, in order for them to decide if they like you, they need to know who you are, what you stand for, what your message to the world is. They want to know the quirky stuff, the fun stuff about you. It doesn't mean that you have to share every personal aspect of your life. If you're a very private person, you might not be comfortable sharing a lot of your private life. So you share what you're comfortable in sharing with your audience, and you show up in your stories and your posts as you. It's important that you show you and that you're not trying to copy someone else in your content and your marketing, because that translates as being very inauthentic. And people can smoke that out from a mile away. People know if you're not being true to you, and they might not consciously be aware of it. However, unconsciously, they're just not going to resonate with you. There's going to be something off, something they don't trust. So in order for them to know, like, and trust you, you have to be yourself. People who follow me, have followed me for a while on social media, you know that I have a dog, Rufus, and you've seen him show up in my stuff. You've probably heard him bark several times in the background of this podcast. I don't even try to hide it because he's just part of my life. That's my life. So that's me being me. That's my dog, and he barks. And you might know that I love shoes, that I have a major shoe collection. And you might also know that I really miss wearing my shoes out right now during this time. So you might know that about me. You might know that I love leopard print and cheetah print. You might know that about me. So you get to know a person through their content, and they want to know you. And they want to know who you are, what you stand for. What do you like? What do you not like? You might also know that I love coffee. for example. And the third C is courage. It takes courage to show up and to be seen and to be you. And to do all of this takes courage, because the truth of it is that there are people who just won't like you. There are people who will unsubscribe to your email list, and you won't know why or what you said that was wrong. There are going to be people who unfollow you. I've had people who I know personally unfollow me on Instagram, and I don't know why they chose to unfollow me, but at some point they decided I wasn't for them anymore and they unfollowed. There are going to be people who absolutely hate you, people who want to tear you down. You'll get trolls. The more visible you are, the more people are going to troll your account, send you nasty messages, leave you rude comments. It's going to happen, but you also have to know that that is like a small, tiny, minuscule percentage of the population, and you can't focus on them. You have to focus on all the people who do resonate with you. They're your audience, they're your people, they're your fans, and they want to hear what you have to say. But in order for them to know that they want to hear what you have to say, they have to know who you are. And it takes courage to be brave and to put yourself online and put your face online and your voice and your opinions and your thoughts and your feelings, your beliefs, your values, and to say, this is who I am. And I promise you, though, on the other side of that, once you tap into that courage and you go for it, you will start building an audience of loyal followers who want more from you. And this is how you begin to build on your personal brand. It starts with being seen. You have to be visible in the marketplace. So to recap, you have to be consistent, showing up consistently with the same message, you're doing the same thing, you're saying the same things. They know what they can expect from you. So consistency, and then confidence. Confidence in being you and delivering a confident message, knowing who you are. And then third is courage, having the courage to stand in the face of adversity, to know that not everybody is going to resonate with you or care about your message, but there will be more people who do. So start showing up more. Visibility is the first step in profitability.